Hello everyone. As I promised that Wednesday I'm going to talk a little bit about my marketing club, and I do owe everybody a video to explain what it is about and why I started it. Actually, it's not a real business club yet, even though I do have in mind to develop it into a business club for members to meet. But for the time being, it's just a subscription to my Euro service as a marketing consultant and linguist. And for the basic membership, it already started for a few weeks now. It basically includes one or two courses. The first course is a seminar about social media growth and well-being. It integrates my your interests in meditation, well-being, and also my qualities as a marketing consultant and linguist. As everybody knows probably already, I'm an intellectual, and if I show off these days a little bit, maybe too much, my pictures, I did seriously not fancy degrees. Tried very hard for 20 years in a lot of universities. I've got 4 master's degrees and they're not fancy, and I do have the habit of theorize and analyze things when I'm really into something. For the social media thing, I do get into theorize it a little bit, and for the social media growth and well-being course, I would like to offer maybe 3 or 4 parts. The first part would be I'll present a little bit everything about how is it like for social media in 2020, not just LinkedIn. It's basically about every social media platforms, and why content is king, because as you can notice in almost social media platforms today, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. Actually, your followers don't see all your contents, and the people you are following, you don't see their contents. You don't see all of their contents. So it's important that you post regularly, and the social media platforms want you to contribute. There's no free lunch anymore. And it's either you contribute money or you contribute content or something to drive their traffic. And somehow if you contribute enough, they'll probably give you some space for your voice to be heard, or give you some space for you to develop your brand or your business on their platforms. And secondly, I would talk a little bit about the power structure on social media platforms and power distribution. And thirdly, it would be about how you would pick a role. I mean, just in any system, social media platforms, and there are systems. Actually, I came from Facebook, and I came from Facebook. I started it there, and I know from A to Z how it is like. Whether I like that platform or not, that's another story. But I guess most of the feelings that you have about the social media platforms, you like one or another. And basically they are all the same, whether you like one or another according to their degree of greediness. Most people like LinkedIn because they still give you the space for you to develop your brand, and not too greedy, just make sure that you pay for everything you want. They don't build a wall between you and your audience or your clients. There is some free space for you to reach your audience, your potential clients, without really paying them every time for everything. And on the Facebook side, I guess people don't like them. Probably that's one of the main reasons they do not like Facebook, because there are many other reasons. I know there is a lot of political debates, there are a lot of other things. They say that Twitter is polarized, or Instagram is about too much nudity. And whatever you think about every platform, you need to get into it to know it. And maybe if you want to develop your brand on it, and you still have to somehow try to see the positive sides of every social media platforms, to use them to develop your business or your brands. And as you get into my world, and somehow I guess you still like to get international clients, or just develop a much more open mind about people, about things. And the last part, of course, I will talk about social media well-being, and also it's part of my service for the basic membership. I will support everyone emotionally for this big exploration on social media, and also try to reach international clients, or make your business or your brands more international to other understand, and also being to be accepted by other cultures, other people. Actually, I don't think that human beings are not really that different, whether you speak another language, or you live in different countries. Somehow it's like language. We are all born with the capacity to speak any human language possible. If you are born if you live in a human society, just any society, is like the parameter to be activated. If that means that you can belong to any human society. And of course, if you were born and never met a human being, you've been living with monkeys, or that's another story, and they have a lot of stories on that also. Back to my subject today. And so for the basic membership, I'll support everyone emotionally. You can ask me any questions, answer them individually. I know, like, maybe your Euro coach or your psychiatrist or psychologist do not know that do not know social media in detail, and for the things that, so the stuff, the people that you've encountered, the frustrations that you have on social media, they cannot understand what they are saying, or what you are saying, and they cannot really help you in. But you can tell me about them, and I can help you. I can support you emotionally, and can also help you technically, and give you a lot of ideas, sometimes really ideas that can solve your problem, and also emotionally support you. And for the technical part, of course, I'll include some technical parts in the course or in the seminar. I'll talk about, if you want, I mean, I can tell you about social media, the platform automation. I can tell you about all the stuff what you can do to develop your social media, all that, especially your personal brand. If you do not want to give it to other people in the agency or your secretaries or whoever it might be, and you still want to, it's an intimate part of yourself, I believe, the personal profiles, so you have to manage them yourself, and you might not have the time, or like me, that I tracked all the things and to develop my social media existence, and I really hope to share that, and do not just did all that research and just only use it once for myself, and I still track it every day. And I hope that can help everybody who's following me, who's joining this membership. And then for the privilege membership, I intend to open it in 3 months, because I need the time to develop the course, and also try to settle in with other theories that I'm trying to develop. And also I don't do all this to make a lot of money. I just want to continue my daytime job, and to have time to write my novels. That I believe I'm a born writer. I still want to write my second novel. My first novel was published in 2006. That was a long time ago, and since then I've been always trying to do other things. And so that's why I try to modify a little bit my business as a marketing consultant. And before that, it's like people would try to let me develop their grow their social media, and a lot of times it's very time consuming, and And I hope my new business model will leave me time and also help other people much more than my past model, that I take the profiles and do them for them, and a lot of times I don't get paid. So that's why I developed this membership to start with, and you have to pay me a little bit. And I hope I can one day reach the level to be a real angel, to help everybody and never want to get paid anymore. And before that day, and I do believe that we all have the angel part, and everybody's best for something. And I do believe in you as I believe in myself. And see you next time.